Imagine vibrant ancient cities, bustling ports, and towering structures suddenly swallowed by the earth. What if I told you that entire civilizations, once thriving on coastlines, vanished not by flood or invasion, but by the slow, relentless movement of the very ground beneath their feet? Get ready to witness the incredible geological forces that erased these metropolises from existence. We assume land is permanent, solid ground beneath our feet unchanging, but Earth's crust is dynamic, constantly shifting, rising, falling. Coastal cities that thrived for centuries found themselves battling forces they couldn't comprehend. Tectonic plates colliding, land subsiding, sea levels rising, erosion consuming shorelines. These weren't sudden catastrophes in most cases. They were geological sentences carried out over generations. Thonis Heracleion, Egypt's greatest port, slowly sank as Nile sediment caused subsidence while sea levels rose. Dunwich, once England's major commercial hub, lost street after street to erosion, its churches falling into the North Sea one by one. These weren't myths, they were thriving metropolises erased by temporal tectonics, Earth's patient, unstoppable reshaping of its surface. The mechanics are violent at geological timescales. Plate tectonics drives everything. Continents drift millimeters annually, but over centuries that movement accumulates catastrophically. Subduction zones pull oceanic plates beneath continental crust, dragging coastal regions downward. Where plates collide, coastal uplift can happen, but the rebound when pressure releases causes sudden subsidence. Isostatic adjustment, the crust's response to weight changes, means regions compressed by Ice Age glaciers are still rebounding, causing other areas to sink. Erosion, seemingly gentle, moves millions of tons of sediment yearly, undermining foundations and reshaping coastlines. Ancient civilizations built on what seemed like stable ground, unaware they were constructing on a dynamic, treacherous interface between land and sea. The case studies are haunting. Thonis Heracleion was Egypt's gateway to the Mediterranean, a cosmopolitan port with massive temples and thriving commerce. Over centuries, the Nile Delta's weight caused gradual subsidence. The city sank incrementally, fighting rising waters with ever higher construction until the battle was lost and the Mediterranean claimed it entirely. Port Royal, Jamaica's richest and wickedest city, experienced catastrophic instant submergence in 1692. An earthquake liquefied the sandy soil beneath it, and two-thirds of the city slid into the harbor in minutes. Dunwich's fate was slower but equally inevitable. North Sea erosion claimed the shoreline at rates that destroyed the entire medieval city over 400 years, leaving only fragments. Each represents a different mechanism, but the same outcome: geological forces indifferent to human achievement. The present mirrors the past. Venice subsides while sea levels rise. The city fights a losing battle against the Adriatic. Jakarta sinks faster than any major city in history, groundwater extraction causing subsidence while climate change raises oceans. Miami faces inevitable inundation. Its porous limestone bedrock makes seawalls ineffective. We're witnessing in real time what ancient civilizations experienced, the realization that some battles against geology cannot be won. Climate change accelerates every process. Sea level rise happens in decades rather than centuries. Erosion intensifies. Extreme weather compounds subsidence. Our technology buys time, but temporal tectonics operates on scales that dwarf human engineering. The lesson is humility. Human civilization spans perhaps 10,000 years. Geological processes operate across millions. We build permanence while living on a planet that recognizes no such concept. The submerged ruins aren't failures of ancient engineering, they're evidence of Earth's enduring power. Every coastal metropolis is temporary, existing only as long as geological conditions permit. Those ancient cities teach us that adaptation, not resistance, is the only viable long-term strategy. Some modern cities will join Thonis Heracleon and Dunwich beneath the waves, not because we failed, but because we're building on a living planet that never promised stability. The temporal tectonics that consumed ancient ports are still operating, and our coastlines are merely the next chapter in Earth's ongoing rewrite of its surface.